Okay, Aries, it's your turn. Everything shuffled. Cut this here. Okay. Okay. There is a difference of opinion here with you and your mate about how to proceed, to go forward with spending money. It's like you've got this idea and you need your mate to agree to it or to invest in it. And they're not seeing things your way. It's like they refuse to even look at it. You're like, hey, it could be something very serious. Like, we need to move here. I'm getting kind of a refugee sort of a vibe here from this situation. So, what's up with the refugee vibe here? Oh, God. So, you might have everything but money, and you're working on it. You're building your forever kingdom. You have found the love of your life. That's not the issue. It's like 99 problems, but your mate ain't one sort of thing. But you are... If you're not fighting over money, it's just that you want them to see a really great opportunity for you guys. It might be moving. It might be actually moving. And they're like, no, we don't have enough money to do that. Yeah, something like that. So, what do you do about that? Because I feel like whatever this idea is, it would really be a great investment for an abundant future for you and your family, where you have a security and... Gosh, we got the Six of Pentacles, so that could be about being resourceful or inventive. You might have to think out of the box here, and I think that's what you've been doing. And your mate might be either stuck in depression or they're just not hearing anyone right now. What's that? Why are they not hearing anyone right now? Ignore this. They're being a bit of a dream killer right now. They don't mean to be. They might be coming out of a literal depression, or they need healing from it's like you might know before they do that it's time to move on. Like if you could feel something coming, like a big storm, or God, it's like a force of nature that left you both struggling emotionally and physically. So it could be that there was an illness and this person is just trying to keep their head above water and heal, and they're not quite feeling strong enough to even think about moving. But this is saying that you shouldn't give up on it. Just, what's the Seven of Swords and the Moon as to what to do? Got a lot of reversals up here. Hold on. okay, don't try to convince anyone of anything this week, especially your mate, especially if it's about, I've got this plan for our life, and it doesn't mean it's a bad idea, it's just a bad week to try and convince them of anything. It's almost like if you let it go, and you're just very careful with your mate's feelings this week because they're going through it. They're coming to some difficult realizations that maybe you already came to, and they just have to... Okay, this is the kind of person where they might need to think of it themselves. Like, if you let it go and don't bring it up, you keep to yourself, you're kind to them. If you feel like you have to walk on eggshells this week, it's okay. It's not a bad thing, as long as it's not all the time that you have to do that. Just be very careful and considerate and even tempered this week with your mate or your husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever your commitment is. Be delicate, be kind, give them a lot of space. Don't try to show them how great this idea is. Don't just start doing it like, oh, well, if you're not gonna help, then I'll do it myself. That's not gonna be a very loving and compassionate way to deal with getting your mate to realize that this is a really good idea. It's almost like if you drop it, if you see that they're bothered by even talking about something this week, drop it. I know that you're an incredible mover and shaker and you get shit done. You're an Aries. You're a leader. You're an inspiration. So if you can remind yourself that there's this quiet calm about you where a lot of your strength and power lies, rely on that this week. Listen to what your mate says and also what they don't say. Okay, so be mindful. Look at the clues in their behavior that they're just not up to talking about this right now. Maybe they're feeling worse than they are letting on. Like they're trying to be really tough about being in pain. And you need to keep that in mind. So I think this person will be on board with this decision to either move or new job, new work. Is an investment for your long-term legacy. Money in the bank, money to spend, money for the kids' college in the future, a secure, abundant, safe family. So if you brought it up and they're like, no, that's dumb, I can't do that, we can't afford this, that it's not no forever. Like their answer is not for no forever. They're hurting, they're trying to heal, they're trying to wrap their head around something, and it's like, can you help them with that? No. It's like, okay. It's something that, yeah, like I was saying, this might be the kind of person where it has to be their idea. They're going to need to make this decision independently of you and what you're excited about and what you think is fate for you guys. You know, leave that sort of wording out of it. Fate. Destiny. This person, after, it's like you're planting a seed in their head. You say, I see this as a great investment for our future. It might be difficult, but between the two of us, we can do anything, and you know that. Don't really let that conversation go past that level of passion. Don't be too passionate about the way you interact with your mate this week. Give them space. Give them time to think about it. You know, be, like I was saying, kind of lukewarm and careful with how you speak about this or approach them this week. They're kind of going through it, and they will come to the conclusion that this is a great idea, but it might be, and go along with it, and don't be mad, you know? Don't be petty or anything. If suddenly, out of nowhere, they're like, have this idea. What if we worked on, fill in the blank, whatever your idea was? You're not going to say, that was my idea. I said that. You're going to say, I love that. Okay, let's go. We can do anything together. Let's start today. After they've had a little time to themselves, either to heal or wrap their head around it, you might be ahead of the game just in general. So be patient, be loving, and what can you do today? Stay optimistic. Keep your head up. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. The no isn't forever. It's just, it might be about timing. So be loving and careful. Be a healing and loving influence on your spouse, your mate, or your person this week. They'll come to the same conclusion that you do eventually. So give them some time. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Aries. I hope that helped. This was a random specific, and I'll see you for the next one.